they come to understand the technology better, they come to interact with it more, and eventually what seems like a scam at first eventually kind of hits home as fundamentally innovation that's transformative.
And Dave, I know you're a fan of Trump, and from what I've read, you're going to be hosting a fundraiser for him in Nashville. Any concern, though, David, that, we're sitting here in July, and Trump and Vance don't win in November, that Biden does? Any worries you would have that, maybe you put all your eggs here in one political basket?
Bitcoin is going to go absolutely wild. What do I mean by that? You might be thinking, well, with this presidential cycle, what is the fate of Bitcoin? Well, we're going to get in some speculation as Bitcoin has just gone up another 25% and is probably going to keep going up, and up. Now, the two presidential candidates right now at this point, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, have made some positive thoughts about crypto. We're going to get into those right here. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you know when we post more videos. Let's get into it then. So Kamala Harris is catching up on crypto. You thought Kamala Harris was bad on crypto or she wasn't interested in it? Well, now we have a twist. The crypto pro billionaire Mark Cuban, he's also an investor, stated Harris contacted him with crypto-related inquiries. Yes, Harris hasn't focused much on crypto. Actually, the Biden administration hasn't been particularly friendly on crypto. But now crypto is becoming a big political topic. And for all of us, and for me, crypto should be an issue, whether you're Republican, Democrat, however you're voting. That should be something that we can all get behind as a commodity and potentially a security. And now she's doing her homework as well. Is it because she's trying to compete with Trump? Is it because she genuinely sees value in crypto or Bitcoin? Well, that's yet to be seen. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Mark Cuban stated in an interview with Decrypt that the Harris campaign contacted him with questions about crypto. I'm getting multiple questions for a camp about crypto, he told Decrypt, so I take that as a good sign. The feedback I'm getting, but certainly not confirmed by the VP, is that she will be far more open to business, artificial intelligence, crypto, and government as a service. Now, is that because she's trying to compete with Trump? Well, the camp seems to be trying to ensure the candidates can curry favor with crypto enthusiasts ahead of November, and whoever puts out the best crypto message, in my opinion, will get a chunk of the crypto vote. This could change the election, not just Bitcoin. Of course, Bitcoin is important, I think it's going up, but this could actually change big parts of the election. Now, with Trump, he declared himself a crypto candidate in Mar-a-Lago, said he was going to protect donations of Bitcoin, Ether, and Doge, and he also said from previously that Bitcoin was a scam against the US dollar. Now he says he's good with crypto, and he's even going to speak at the Bitcoin conference in Nashville. We'll get to that in a second. However, Harris does have some experience in crypto. The Democrats have traditionally been against crypto, but now things are changing. Trump was also against crypto, keep that in mind initially. But now they've started discussing crypto more publicly. The Biden camp has even begun accepting crypto donations. So is Trump. So this is very, very interesting. Also, Harris has experience with the tech industry, and she's issued issues as misinformation, online issues, and other problems on social media. And the crypto community now wants to hear from Harris. We've heard what Trump has to say, and we'll look into the Nashville statements in a second. But as President Joe Biden withdrew, Harris already solidified her position as a Democratic nominee, and crypto-based betting platform Polymarket recently endorsed Harris as the Democratic nominee. Now, Harris hasn't discussed crypto openly, but she has a chance to make her views known. So, if she does, what will happen? Bitcoin will still go crazy, but it could be things. So if you jumped in Kamala Harris, which was a token, you would have seen a 4,000% growth. So these are big changes in the Democratic and the Republican camps on the issue of Bitcoin and crypto. Very, very good to see. Now, what is Trump up to in all of this? He has said he's going to be a pro-crypto president, that he'll protect it from the Democrats. At that time, it was Biden. Will he say that about Harris if she gets interested in crypto? Who knows? But he's expected to deliver a potential historic mission at the Nashville Bitcoin Conference. So, what is this? Bitcoin 2024 will take place July 25th to 27th, coming up in just a few days at the Music Center. It's the largest Bitcoin conference in the world with more than 20,000 people. Now, even though we called Bitcoin a scam in 2021, he is going to be speaking there Saturday, and it's going to be supportive. Now, what will he say? We don't know. No one knows what Trump is going to say, except Trump for himself. However, we're really optimistic. That's going to be a positive message that he delivers to the Bitcoin community. And in fact, we think it's going to be a historic message, said the event organizer, BTC Inc. Chief of Staff Brandon Green. Green also said it's normal for someone to start as a Bitcoin skeptic and then turn into a supporter. Green also added the team has been talking with the former president about crypto and crypto policy for a while now. We saw the opportunity to reach out to the former president and talk to him about what Bitcoin is, why countries could be interested in it, why the US specifically could be interested in Bitcoin strategy, and the conversations were very positive. So we'll be looking to see what he says there. He said he's positive. He even said he wants all crypto made in the United States. Now we know that's probably not going to happen and that's not possible, but he's definitely changed his tune on crypto. It seems so has Harris. So this is going to make for a very interesting race. Whatever it is, Bitcoin looks like it's going to be up, and it looks like it's going to be more widely accepted by the United States government as a whole, whether it's Republicans or Democrats. And hopefully that brings about more crypto adoption and more decentralization. Let's look to see some statements.
Affirming he will speak as scheduled at a Bitcoin conference coming up later this month. That's after an assassination attempt over the weekend. The former president's support of cryptocurrency is relatively new. Trump was previously deemed it a scam when he was in the White House, but now the 2024 hopefully is singing a very different tune thanks to the efforts of crypto industry insiders. And joining me now is David Bailey, BTC Inc. CEO and organizer of the Bitcoin Conference. David, it is good to have you back on the show. So Trump's going to be participating in the Bitcoin Conference, David. That's July 27th. How did that come about, David?
Well, first off, Josh, thank you for having me back on the show. And yeah, we're thrilled to have the president speaking in what is going to be a historic speech on Bitcoin policy and his agenda as of the new administration. We've been working with the Trump campaign for several months, advising them on different policy platform items that our industry cares about, our community cares about, and really helping lay the case for the amount of votes and the amount of dollars that our industry can deliver for the campaign. So we've been very thankful for their support. Donald Trump is a businessman first and foremost, and he sees a good opportunity. And Bitcoin is the greatest opportunity for this country. So we're very thankful to be partnered with him. And
David, we know Trump wasn't always a fan of crypto. What changed there, David? Is it what you suggested there? Is it just, does it come down to dollars and votes?
Yeah, I mean, I think for most people, they don't start as a fan of Bitcoin. Most people, when they hear about Bitcoin, they think it's a scam. That's how I got started in Bitcoin. That's how Michael Saylor got started in Bitcoin. In fact, Michael Saylor's first tweet on the topic is, once the government figures this out, they're going to shut this down. So I think, the biggest advocates of Bitcoin start as the biggest skeptics, and then, they go through a journey where they come to understand the technology better, they come to interact with it more, and eventually what seems like a scam at first eventually kind of hits home as fundamentally innovation that's transformative.
And Dave, I know you're a fan of Trump, and from what I've read, you're going to be hosting a fundraiser for him in Nashville. Any concern, though, David, that, we're sitting here in July, and Trump and Vance don't win in November, that Biden does? Any worries you have that, maybe you put all your eggs here in one political basket?
Well, we are running a fundraiser for the president in Nashville. We want it to be a record-breaking fundraiser, so we're working around the clock. I've been on phone calls all day for about 2 weeks straight, raising money for the president. So we are eager to show him what our industry is able to deliver and show him how much we care about this topic. Our industry considers ourselves single issue voters, meaning that, your policy on Bitcoin is what's going to determine how we show up into the ballot box. to your question about, are we worried about putting all of our eggs in one basket? The way the Biden administration has treated the Bitcoin and crypto community has been horrendous.
And what do you mean by that, David, when you say horrendous?
They have had the SEC give awful guidance, jail or prosecute legitimate businessmen and entrepreneurs that are trying to build great technology businesses in the United States. They've suggested tax regimes for our industry that, if implemented, would devastate the American Bitcoin industry. They've targeted Bitcoin miners, claiming that they are fundamentally dangerous to the environment, when in fact Bitcoin miners are investing billions of dollars into America's infrastructure and energy infrastructure. The list goes on, and the president actually just vetoed a bill that would have given U.S. financial institutions the ability to custody digital assets on their balance sheet. And so, he's holding back our industry in the United States, and he's giving other nations a massive competitive advantage over the states. So
just to play devil's
To be in the political spotlight, actually this week, former president and current Republican nominee Donald Trump set to visit Music City on Saturday. He's going to be speaking at the country's largest Bitcoin conference. And as News 2's Adam Mintzer reports, the crypto industry is buzzing with excitement over what the former president may announce.
Former President Trump once called Bitcoin a scam in an interview, but now he'll be headlining the industry's biggest gathering.
And what you tend to find is some of Bitcoin's biggest proponents started out thinking it was a scam. And I think that sort of healthy skepticism is good.
Brandon Green is running the group's 2024 conference in Nashville. Meganomics! He says his team has been in talks with the Republican nominee for a while, including conversations about what they see as good Bitcoin policy.
We saw the opportunity to reach out to the former president and talk to him about what Bitcoin is, why countries could be interested in it, why the U.S. specifically could be interested in a Bitcoin strategy, and those conversations were very positive.
And Green anticipates Trump's speech at the conference will make headlines.
No one knows what Trump is going to say except for Trump himself. However, we're really optimistic that it's going to be a positive message that he delivers to the Bitcoin community, and in fact, we think it's going to be a historic message.
While no longer dominating headlines.
So in conclusion, as we can see, Bitcoin is on the rise. It's not going away. Whether you vote Republican or Democrat, looks like the tides are changing. The opinions are changing, and let's see what happens. It'll be interesting to see what Trump says at Nashville. If you enjoyed this video and you got some value out of it, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to know when we post more videos. You got any questions or comments, let me know down below. Looking forward to it, and we'll catch you in the next one.